going to start today, just having a wonderful hot weekend, being in the place that the county seat is located in the great city of White Plains. White Plains has approximately 60,000 residents. They have so many tremendous things that are happening. Certainly we have not only the Bronx River Reservation and certainly the county center and the many things that we do along there. There's just tremendous investments in buildings that are going on that happens all around. The MTA's $90 million plus renovation of the White Plains train station, which is the #1 reverse commute in the Metro North system. There's just so many good things happening. With that, we're going to ask the mayor of the great city of White Plains, Tom Roach, to come up, let us know what everything that's happening in White Plains. Mayor Roach.
Thank you. Well, it's always my pleasure to join the county executive. Thank you. The county executive, we spend a lot of time together. We spent about a weekend together. But we work closely with the county on so many things, and it really is a great part of living in White Plains to have county government here and get to see so many of my friends that work in county government so frequently. You said I'm going to tell them everything that's happening in White Plains. I don't think that caused a shudder in the control room. I'll just say that I'm going to get a couple. And the big one that I think that is happening right now, many people might not be aware of, is we're conducting a feasibility study for the construction of a new community center. It will be multi-generational is the concept. It will help our senior center, youth bureau, our recreation and parks, all the different phases of city government come together, share space, and make an efficient and effective a building that will serve so many different uses. So as part of that, we want to have a lot of community participation. That's why we're doing the feasibility study. And on Wednesday, July 30th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the White Plains Public Library Auditorium, we're going to have a meeting of stakeholders, residents, business owners to share feedback, help shape the vision for the center. This is a vital part of our process. This is what we did with our comprehensive plan. This is what we did with our recent Vision Zero campaign, and we want to hear from you. So please come out and join us. We also, from big scale to smaller scale, but part of what life is as a mayor, very happy that just on Friday we cut the ribbon at it was Thursday, we cut the ribbon on a new playground in Battle Hill. We have a lot of playgrounds in White Plains, but one of our policies is every year one of the playgrounds gets completely redone. And it's always exciting. It's one of the ribbon cuttings you go to where you feel like you don't really need to cut the ribbon because the kids are already on the equipment. You can't keep them out. So that's always a lot of fun. And in that case, we brought in the parents, because we have 3 playgrounds in Battle Hill. When one playground went in Battle Hill, some parents asked questions about what about this piece of equipment or that piece of equipment. We got them involved in the discussions to help us plan out the 3rd playground. So there's something for everybody up there in the community. Great news for White Plains, and this is again probably for many people not going to be macro, but Mamaroneck Avenue is thriving. We have we're basically leased up. Most of the spaces are leased up, but the Sam Ash space has been empty. However, Smash Music has moved in. They sell guitars, they sell musical instruments. People are going to be able to come in, grab a guitar, jam, as Sam Ash used to be, as music stores used to be. They're going to rent instruments for parents that have, I rented trombones and trumpets for quite a long time. They won't have to drive far to do it. And so it's very exciting. It's a small business that's taking over, and basically, they came in and they're using everything that was in Sam Ash. All the guitars are already hanging on the walls. So it's exciting for me as someone who's interested in music, but as a mayor and loving to have that. That's a destination store. People come for a music store like that. And so finally, I want to point everyone's attention to something that we do now called Rock the Block. This we do with the bid. It is May through August, the 3rd Wednesday of the month. And the next one is going to be August 20th. It runs 5:30 to 8:30. We have 2 bands, Ada Dyer and a tribute band, Everyday People. I'm just going to presume that everyone knows what the tribute would be if the name of the band is Everyday People. But if you're younger, maybe Sly and the Family Stone. It was going to be fantastic. But we are seeing such a great turnout for this event. This is a transformation of event that of an event that was originally we'd get a headliner, we'd do it once, and now you're worried about rain, and it's a huge event, and if it rains, you have a problem, it's expensive. We decided to move to 4 events with great artists, but more local, and it's a home run. The restaurants come out onto Mamaroneck Avenue, so any of the restaurants, Lily's, Brazen Fox. I'm not going to name them all, folks, but I'm going to get But there's 5 or 6 restaurants have their tables on the street, so you can sit and enjoy, hear the music, see your friends. There is a miniature golf course. There are games. There is a cornhole, plus all kinds of things for kids to play, and live music. So you could be seated watching the music, you could be seated having something to eat, or you could be playing with your children. And what I love about it is, one of the things we try in our events in government is to try and get a diverse response to the event. Not just, all kinds of people, and ages are tough to get all ages. This is an all ages event. So fireworks, New Year's Eve, and now Rock the Block. Those are our big all ages events. So please come out and enjoy. And thank you, Ken, for all the work we do together.
All right. Well, that's Mayor Tom Roach, and Mayor Roach has done so many tremendous things in White Plains. But when he talked about Smash Music being and Rock the Block together, it was really a good opportunity, because where they do Rock the Block is right where Sam Ash used to be. Now Smash Music is, and it kind of is a great tie-in together. And I know this past Wednesday we were out there, and it was a fantastic turnout. Again, on Rock the Block, and they continue to do that. And yes, I knew what everyday people were, so I hope that everyone else did as well, because it sounds like it's going to be another exciting night on the third Wednesday in August, and being able to do that. I guess that's August 20th to do that. He did give some great information about the things that are happening. We're really trying to collaborate with the city of White Plains on whatever all-purpose center that they create, and be able to do that moving forward. So getting those ideas, whether it's from the Youth Bureau, our senior center here in White Plains, trying to make sure that there's a new home for them, and in our area, in the Mamaroneck Avenue area, to try to pull all those together. That the recent announcement of the LGBTQ plus friendly housing that's being built in the Board of Elections, a parking lot, and that's moving forward. The city of White Plains just recently approved that as well, and so there's some good things that may come out of that study to see what things are working out best. And the mayor's doing a tremendous job leading the council and being able to do all that work together. So there's so many fun things happening, whether it is the fireworks that happen at the high school for the 4th of July, actually on the 3rd or the 2nd of July was the Wednesday before, and whether or not it's the New Year's Eve ball drop that happens right down in downtown, and certainly now the Rock the Block series, which has been fantastic. Although I know some of the bigger name groups that we had before, we loved being out there for those, but this is even a better opportunity to give more chances for people in the city of White Plains to do that. So there's so many things happening, the excitement downtown on Mamaroneck Avenue in those stores there. And for us, especially for that Wednesday night, it was really hot. I think I stopped in Ice Cream Social on the way down. So again, shout out to Ice Cream Social on the end of Mamaroneck Avenue there. And we didn't give all the restaurant names because, as the mayor said, we probably get ourselves in trouble because we would forget somebody, but everyone was out there. It was just a tremendous evening. So thanks, Mayor Tom Roach, for all the great work that he continues to do. He mentioned that we saw each other over the weekend at several of the events in the county, and we'll talk about some of those later on. But the one we want to point out, since the mayor was just up here, was that the Italian Heritage Festival was at Kensico Dam Plaza, and the mayor and I were there because Anthony Maiucci Lodge is the one that helps bring everyone together. They do all of those lodges throughout Westchester County, Italian lodges, to do those lodges together. But Maiucci Lodge is the one that hosts it. They do a tremendous job, and certainly the mayor made sure to give a shout out to the great folks in Anthony Maiucci Lodge, their new president, and everyone working together to continue to do that. So it's always great seeing the mayor out there. I think there's a shot on Insta somewhere that has the mayor and myself on the stage at Italian Heritage, and it was hot, and he reminded people it was just like an Italian summer. So again, so the folks that were out there, the 5,000 people that were out there, thanks a lot, Mayor Roach.